Good morning, everybody. It's Nima from the YWCA. On the board, I've got the workout for the 50 plus group. So what we are going to do, first of all, let me explain these numbers to you. This is a 60, 45, 45, 30 protocol. That means you are going to do this routine 4 times. The first time, you are going to perform each exercise 60 seconds. That's round number 1, 60 seconds of each. Round number 2 and 3, you are going to do each exercise for 45 seconds. And the very last round, round number 4, you are going to do each for 30 seconds. Now, let me explain to you how to do each of those exercises. I'm going to give you some options as well, but before I get to do that for you, for bird dogs, in brackets, it says push to the side. I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to just let you know that this part, push to the side part, is going to be optional. You do it if you like to do. Now, let me just put this board and the chair over here so I get more room to move around. Now, the first exercise was squat to knee raise and arms raises. So this is a cardio component of your workout for today, and you are going to do it without any pause. You are going to raise your heart rate a little bit, and then that's what it makes it a little bit cardio. So I'm gonna move back here so you can see better. In order to start, I'm going to hold my arm here. My feet are shoulder width apart, toes are pointing forward. I'm going to start with a squat. On my way up, I'm going to bring one knee up and raise both arms. So that would look like this. I go back and then the other knee. See? All right, so you do need to alternate your knees. Whenever you raise that one knee, you're going to raise both arms. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is called palm pushes. It's a very good exercise for your pecs. We are going to use isometric contractions in order to work the pecs. So the way we are going to do, we are going to get the palms together. The fingertips are pointing out, and my hands are in front of my sternum. I'm going to move my elbows away from my body a little bit, and then I'm going to squeeze or push my palms against each other as hard as I can, and I'm going to hold this contraction for 5 seconds, and then I let go, rest for 2 seconds, and then I go. All right, let me show you with this angle so you see my fingertips are pointing out. I'm going to push as hard as I can for 5 seconds and then rest for 2 seconds. And I keep doing this for 60 seconds, for example, if I'm doing round number 1. If it is round 2 and 3, 45 seconds, push and rest. All right, that was number 2. Number 3, let me see, I don't remember. Oh, bird dogs. So if you remember, I said there is an optional piece to it, which is push to the side. So bird dog is like this. I'm going to get one leg straight with the opposite arm. I go back on the ground and then the other side. So I'm just going straight out. While I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to my hips because I don't want to move my hips too much. All right, so this is the regular version of bird dogs. Now, if you remember on the board, in a bracket, it says push to the side. So if I'm going to do that, I go straight out, opposite leg, opposite arm, and then I go to the side, back, all the way down. Now, the other side, straight out, push to the side, back, and all the way down. Okay, doesn't really matter which version you choose to do. you are going to pay a lot of attention to your hips, because when you're switching the sides, you're very likely to move or twist the hips. All right, so that was number 3. Exercise number 4 now, you're going to do push-ups. I don't really want to take too much time of you showing the push-ups, but I'm going to explain the options that you're going to probably like to do. Regular push-up, your hands are on the ground, your feet are on the ground, the rest of the body is off the ground, so you're holding your knees up and you're going up and down. For how long? 60 seconds if it is round 1. If you want, you can put your knees down, so hold the knees down and do the upper body push-ups, which are easier than the regular push-ups. If that is too hard or uncomfortable, you can actually do wall push-ups. So I'm going to show you wall push-ups because they are not really common. So I mean, it is not going to hurt showing a few wall push-ups. So I guess you can see me here. I'm going to have my hand here. The other one goes here. All right. So I'm on my toes. I don't know if you can see my feet. Yes, you can. So I have gone on my toes, and then my body is straight. I don't have my hip sticking out, and then I just do my push-ups. All right, which are actually easier than doing the push-ups with your knees down from the ground, okay? And then after push-ups, you are going to go on your back and do crunches for 60 seconds or whatever period of time that you are going to have to perform that exercise. So crunches, you're obviously on your back, your knees are bent, your feet are flat, and you're going to hold your hands in your chest, and then you just need to get your head, shoulders, and a little bit of your thoracic spine off the floor. Go back on the ground, do it again. Now, so I'm on the ground, my hands are in my chest, my knees are bent, feet are flat, I'm ready to go. So I just get my head, both shoulders, and the first part of my thoracic spine off the floor. I go back and I keep going. As you see, my lumbar spine, the second half of my thoracic spine, and lumbar spine are supposed to stay on the ground. After completing each round, take a little bit of break. Probably 1 minute would be enough for you, and then start round number 2. Good luck to you. And we are going to have the next Zoom class 2 days from now on Friday, the 24th of April. Good luck to you. Bye now.